Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Alabama versus Indiana State college basketball matchup on Friday, November 10th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of our purchases of $19 or more. We also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These aren't meant for everyone. These are meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you do as well. So call or text the number that you see on the screen. It's the only way to get these. They're not available on the website, so call or text. But let's get to this one. Alabama taking on Indiana State. And last year, Alabama, well, it was all about Alabama. They had some great regular season wins, got to the NCAA tournament, actually went out in the Sweet 16. They were manhandled by San Diego State. And, San Diego State went all the way to the final, losing to UConn. But at the same time, I think the expectations for Alabama were that they were going to be the team that made it to the final. And in fact, they played UConn in the regular season, so it wasn't going to be anything they haven't seen before. But the Tide, certainly now in rebuild mode. Brandon Miller gone. He was the second overall pick in the NBA draft, and you just don't grow guys like that on trees. Maybe some programs seem to cycle these guys in on a regular basis, the Dukes, Kansas, Kentuckys of the world, but we don't generally see them at Alabama. Of course, they had Colin Sexton prior to that, so certainly they get their share of top-level players, but Miller's special, right? I mean, it's just, there's really not much more you can say to that. If it wasn't for Victor Wembanyama, he would have been number one overall. Now, the thing is that Alabama, while they reload or, recycle with some of these guys, I wouldn't expect them to be quite the same team that we saw from them last year. They opened the season with a 105-73 win over Morehead State. And while you could say, yeah, they scored 105 points, yeah, well, they also gave up 73. And here they are playing against an Indiana State team that did lose their top three scorers from a year ago. But, man, when you play this kind of up-tempo offense, and you can track scores pretty easily to come through in the day and age of the transfer portal. Everyone loves to play offense, and most guys, they don't love to play defense all that much. So playing in a pure offensive strategy the way they do at Indiana State, plus throw that in with a team that, can win, well, it's a magical combination. Of course, way back in the day, Larry Bird played for Indiana State, so certainly not like their first rodeo. It just has been a wild. Well, I don't expect Indiana State to be quite on the level of Alabama this year. I don't think Alabama's going to be quite on the level of the Alabama that we've seen in recent years. But I do think that Indiana State, given all the points they're getting in this one, can make a run with the Tide and at least cover. I'm going to take Indiana State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.